Hello, hello, hello. This is Mema. Yep, and I'm crocheting as usual. And I've just got confused. Have you ever got confused when you're crocheting? Oh no! Oh no! Oh yes, Clyde. It's confusing. Yes. How is everyone doing? Is everybody doing good? Good, good, good. I've had some trouble with recording, so I gave up for a couple days because I was so frustrated. I couldn't get my well, anyway, it's just my electronics just went haywire. I don't know. Maybe because I'm so excited about the trip. I don't know. But anyway, how are you guys doing? Huh? How you doing? You looking good. I see you. You think I can't see you? I can. Mm-hmm. I can see you. In my mind, I can see you. Yes. And that's a good thing. Because in my mind, I have painted your image in my mind. Yes. And I see you sitting on the couch. I see you sitting in your chair. I see you walking around the room. What are you doing walking around the room? No, I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. Well, while the electronics has been on the blink, I'm like Comcast. Please be patient. We're working on the problem. Well, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm working on the problem. And while I've been doing that, I've been making my list on what to pack to take with me. Because, it's 70, it's 50 degrees right now. But the weather is just sort of, just always changing this time of the year, especially here in Arkansas. We never know if we're going to have tornadoes one minute or snowstorm. But they did say we might get up on the edge of a storm that's going to hit south of us pretty good. But we'll be all right. We'll be all right. Let me take a quick, I hadn't done anything else. My glasses aren't right. I can't seem to see tonight. But that's okay because I don't need to see to talk. Did I say that? I really did, didn't I? Connor, Clyde, would you just chill? I know he's trying to get my attention. They've been very bossy today. Very bossy. Let's see if we have any comments today. I hope so. Let's just get started. Oh, here we go. Good morning, Mema. Oh, this butterfly. Lauren Tribbley. The little scholars love their crocheted ice skates. One girl carried hers around with her all day and kept showing off to people she met in the hallway. I have a parent reach out to say they hung their trees on their Christmas tree. You are such a good grandma to us. Well, that's what grandma's supposed to do, isn't it? Yes, I'm sure they've got lots of lovely grandparents. But thank you for saying that, Butterfly. And I hope you're doing very, very well. And I know you are. And know you are. Yes, I do. Oh, and here's Joybird. So don't worry. You do not talk too much. I really enjoy your talking. I pray you have a safe trip. Well, thank you. They put it off until Saturday now, so they said it was Wednesday, and now they said they're going to pick me up on, the weekend. So that's what I'm going to do. What are you going to do, Joybird, for Christmas? Huh? Anything special? Yeah? You're so funny, girl. You're so funny. But thank you for your kind words. Thank you so, so very, very much for your kind words. I hope all your twinkle lights are twinkling. You can't see mine, can you? But they're up here twinkling on this little mantle. That's one anyway. They're all the way from over here all the way over there. But anyway, there you go. And here's Daniel. And it says, Maribel. Oh, Daniel says, hello from Montreal. Well, I do listen to your videos from start to finish, but these days with those social medias, people are more attracted to YouTube channels that offer opinions or reactions, even to the level of controversy. We don't want no controversy, do we? No, we do not. No, 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 no. We got enough challenges in our lives without having to borrow from somebody else's challenges and get in an argument. Oh, my heart can't take it. Oh, no. Be like, he says, oh, Margaret, I'm coming. What was that show? I can't remember it now, but it was always so funny. Yeah, so YouTube channels like ours, which are mostly about crochet and ordinary everyday things, don't have a long rating. We got a great rating. We're still here. They haven't kicked us off yet. Oh. Well, I don't mind personally. I do it for fun and as if only one person finds joy in it. Well, hallelujah. I agree, Daniel. Let's crochet and keep in the loop. Say la vie. Yes, the comment that you read this morning, I was talking about this December the 20th. I will be 68 years old, the 20th. Oh my gosh, you're a babe in arms, by golly. And looking good, by the way. Yeah, they wouldn't think you were 30. I do believe that's true. I do. Oh, Lordy mercy. Puppies are beginning to play now. I want to get... Oh, here's Daniel again. Maribel is hooked. Don't worry. There is always a next time. Mema says she will try live tonight. For me, here in Montreal, it will be 7. Well, guys, needless to say, my live did not happen. I know y'all probably waiting, and I disappointed you. I didn't mean to disappoint you. Everything just went crazy on my... In fact, right now, I'm having a hard time even looking at... I mean, anyway, I'm carrying on just like everything's working. If I can't get to your comments or I'm trying my best. And who knows? Hey, who knows? Good morning, Mema. You run your channel how you see it to be fit. Esty is, wait a minute. Channel how you see fit, my friend. Appreciate you. Who knows? I just give you a big old hug. That was so sweet. Y'all keep me going. You really do keep me going. In spite of myself and all my silly equipment here. You know, I'm not these professional YouTubers. I mean, I don't have anything fancy. I'm really lucky that I have anything at all that works right. But anyway, thank you, and I'm going to get this out and let y'all know what's going on. But let's see. Let's see. I think I've read all these. Yeah, I think I have. Yes, I'm pretty sure I have. So anyway, maybe I'm caught up with my comments from all of y'all. And I'm going to get these glasses off now so I can see. Maybe I can see. You know, it's just the way it is sometimes. Did I tell you that story about when I was a kid? No, I bet I did. You probably did tell you about it, but anyway. And I was a kid. My mama took me, my teacher told my mama, said, Barbara can't see. You know, I've got her on the very front row of the classroom, and she can't see the board. I was always on the front row because, you know, if your last name started with A back in the day, they put you in alphabetical order, and I was right on the front row. Well, it wasn't the fact I couldn't see. I didn't want to look at it. What was on the blackboard? Her teacher was Mrs. Gore, I think was her name. Yeah. She was trying to teach us French. We were third graders, yeah, maybe third graders. I don't know, maybe we were fifth graders. I think we were third graders. But anyway, she was teaching us French because she was also a French teacher in the high school. So she was having us sing Parlez-vous, no, Lonnie don't see, da da do. I can't remember any of it, but anyway, sometimes her voice just put me to sleep, and I'm on the front row. Now, you can't go to sleep on the front row in a classroom when you're in third grade. Now, all the kids are sitting around individual tables in groups, and it's so much better. But back when I was in school, you sat on your chair in the front row if you were A. And there I'd sit in the front row. Well, you can't pick your nose. You can't do anything wrong because the teacher's desk not 2 feet away from the front row. Now, when she gets up, she walks behind the desk, you know, back and forth. And she's got her chalkboard, and she's chalking up a storm and going, and, you know, it just drives you crazy. But things were so different than they are now. Or maybe they aren't. I don't know. But anyway, my story. Okay. So, me and Glenda Raspberry, remember us and Glenda, and we did the blackberry bush where we put all our mama's scarves in the inside of it to decorate it, make our little palace inside this blackberry bush. Oh, we never lived that down. We never did. If you hadn't caught that, you need to check that out, the blueberry bush. Anyway, Glenda and me. Well, Glenda's Raspberry. Her name was Raspberry. And she sat towards the back of the class, and there was like 30-something in her class. I think. That's what I remember anyway. And so at recess, we'd make plans on what we were going to do in the classroom. You know, so one day she decided, she's always got these great ideas. I mean, no matter what she said, I was in. Count me in on that, right? Now, Polly House, I don't know why she wasn't involved in it this time, but usually it was Polly, Glenda, and me. So, anyway, make a long story short, Glenda told me at recess, we were going around the merry-go-round, you know, getting so sick, Lord. Anyway, she said, today we're going to get Mrs. Gore good. And I said, what are we going to do? And she said, well, see this rubber band? I said, yes. She says, do you have a rubber band? I said, no, I don't. She says, you get you a rubber band. I said, where am I going to get a rubber band? I don't think my mama has a rubber band. And she said, well, you find a rubber band. And so I said, okay, I will. But what are we going to do with the rubber band? I asked her. And she says, don't worry. Tomorrow you bring you a rubber band. And I said, okay, I would do that. So I went home and I asked my daddy, do you have a rubber band? My mama, do you have a rubber band? And I said, I can't find a rubber band anywhere. Well, I went out to my daddy's shop out the front, and there was a newspaper with a rubber band on it. Yes, it was. Now, I don't know if it was Mama's paper. I don't know. I mean, I don't remember that fight, but I do remember taking the rubber band off the newspaper. And so I decided I'd take that to school. Well, the next morning I went to school with my rubber band in my pocket, in my coat pocket. And I met Glenda, you know, down by the road, and we walked to school together, discussing what we're going to do with this rubber band. And so she's telling me all about the big plans with this rubber band. She says, now we're going to take the rubber band, we're going to put it on her finger, because her brother taught her how to take a rubber band and stick it on her fingernail, which you probably already know. You probably had a big brother too. And just stuck the the rubber band on your finger underneath this. Well, was it under this one? Doesn't matter. You put it anyway underneath your fingernail and put the rest of it behind your thumb, so when you let go of your thumb, the rubber band would shoot. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, you did it too, didn't you? Okay. So anyway, she's telling me, showing me how to do this and everything, and I'm thinking, oh, this is really cool, because I had my daddy had made me a rubber band gun. It was like a pistol, and you put the rubber band on the end of it, and I don't even know how it worked. I don't remember how it was made. It seemed like it had a clothespin on it or something. Anyway, doesn't matter. And so she said, this is our plan. She says, just before she gives us our spelling test, because it was going to be on a Friday spelling test day. She says, just before our spelling test, we're going to shoot a rubber band at her. But you got to make sure you hit her, because if you don't hit her, she won't know you shot the rubber band at her. I said, okay, got it. I can do this. Now remember, I'm sitting on the front row with my rubber band ready. And there was almost time for our spelling test, which was, I think it was right after first recess. Anyway, before lunch. Anyway, I'm sitting on the front row, right in front of Mrs. Gord's desk with my rubber band. I'm holding it in my hand because I took it out of my pocket so I'd be ready. And our plan was, as soon as she got up, she starts telling us about the spelling test, and then she says, get your pencil, your paper, don't write on the back, all these rules and everything. And I'm saying, when am I supposed to shoot this rubber band? And I'm not listening to the teacher. I'm concentrating on shooting the rubber band at Mrs. Gore. And Glenda had told me, do not turn around and look at her. Glenda Raspberry. And I remember, okay, I can't remember when she said, and I'm concentrating and I'm thinking, how am I going to put the rubber band on my finger, And the teacher's just talking up a storm. And I'm trying to get my rubber band. And all of a sudden I hear the teacher say, who did that? And I'm going, oh, shoot, I got to get my rubber band on here. And I'm concentrating on this rubber band so hard, I just can't hardly stand it. I'm just trying to put my thumb up so she can't see. And here she comes pacing around the room. And I'm on the front row, right? She walks around her desk and she comes around the side of the classroom. And she's looking at everybody. But I'm on the front row, right? And I got the rubber band. And I finally get it all ready and everything. Well, when she come all the way around, I just turned around. Yes, I did. I turned around and just shot it at her. But she saw me. She's walking around the room, and all of a sudden, she turned around, looked at me, and I was going like that. Well, so she thought I did the first one. She thought I was going to shoot her again. Glenda's back in the back of the classroom, just dying laughing with all the people back in the back of the class, because they know what's going on. And who gets in trouble? I had to go stand in the hall. So when you stand in the hall, that's pretty bad. You're kicked out of the class, you stand in the hall, and then the teacher settles down enough to take you to the principal's office. 3rd grade. I'm kicked out of elementary schools. My mom says, what's my mama going to do? What's my daddy going to do to me? Oh my gosh, I was so afraid. I started throwing up in the hall. I was just blah, blah. And then they said, oh, so the other teachers came out and they saw me out there throwing up. So they thought I was just come out of the room sick. And my teacher's still, Mrs. Gore is still in there with the spelling test. Because I got an F, of course. Failing. I can't remember if it was F. I can't remember. I don't remember. Oh, to make the long story short, I have learned. But I didn't really stop following her till I graduated from high school. I got in so much trouble with that girl. I don't know where she's today. She might be a senator, I don't know. Or an astronaut. Who knows? But anyway, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Remember, God has you in the palm of his hand. Pray for Mother Earth, the birds, the bees, the flowers, and the trees, and for each other. Because we're in this great big world together. Bye-bye.